Don't stress out too much and play by the rules. In other words, don't let yourself get too far away from the here and now. Your expectations are too high. Just don't pass judgment. You needn't stress over the unknown causes of your misfortune. Leave it alone. You can't force others to do what you want. The more people bend to my will, the more prideful I feel inside. He asked to gather together those who disagree with my will, the saint continued. There is only a moment for everything that happens to us. Thus, if things are going well, you should take full advantage of them. And remember, even if things don't work out, this too shall pass. Life does. In fact, improve with age. Keep moving forward and forget the past. A lesson learned, but not the cause of your future suffering. Avoid putting yourself down by looking at what other people have. People, like the sun and the moon, each have their own unique moment of brilliance. Everyone deserves love and affection, and I am no exception. It's painful to carry around your past mistakes in your head if you can't let go of them. Instead than trying to stop the storm, just relax. Keeping resentment inside is the same as. It is impossible to find contentment. In other words, the path to happiness is happiness itself. Too much introspection is the primary culprit in sadness. The weak want revenge, whereas the strong are able to forgive and the wise are unconcerned. A person who does not know how to appreciate what they have will never experience happiness. Your own actions determine whether you will live a healthy life or be plagued by illness. A man's true wealth lies in his ability to be happy with very little. Whatever happened in the past should stay in the past. It's important to remember that everything in the universe moves at its own pace. Tormenting yourself by always measuring up against others is a certain way to ruin your happiness. They live a miserable existence because they can't relax and enjoy the little things in life like everyone else. It's not those who have a lot of money that are rich, but those who donate a lot of money. It's important to remember that the happiness you feel is fleeting. Remember that this agony is temporary, even as you endure it. There is an end to everything. In reality, it is your own attachment to your grief that is preventing you from moving forward. There is no one who can save us at this point. No one can or will save you. Separation is necessary for us. Not a peep, although he talked like a king. Be as cold as ice and as hot as hell. A lamp for yourselves, each of you. Trust in yourself, and let the truth guide you. Trust in what is true.
Do not put your trust in anything besides this.
In a world where everything can be lost in an instant, it's important to make the most of every opportunity. Nothing stays, everything leaves, and everything that wasn't there comes back. The fleetingness of these times fills me with dread. No problem. Whenever your spirit is up, the day will begin to shine. If you can't let the moon in, it's a lost cause. Honesty with yourself is the only way to keep others from disliking you. Have to change. If that's the case, you've found the correct person. Because you're going to adore the way you appear. Serving others should be our first focus. Contrarily, if you involve other people, even if you can't change the past, you can prevent it from harming others. Things that cause worry or haven't arrived yet. If you keep fretting, humanity will wither and die. There are two main obstacles on our way. The first is to abandon all projects halfway through. And another thing is that none of them got going. To paraphrase a popular saying, enjoy the life you live. There's nothing to do but wait out the storm. And not just for the sake of light dancing. Someone made a plea to Shakyamuni, the Buddha. When it comes to doing things properly, I am perfect. Why are you currently unemployed? You deserve your fate since you were selfish and refused to help those in need. Not in my possession. Currently, there is no one there. What do you mean by, give? I have something to offer other people. No, not in that way. The 7 best gifts you can give regardless of your financial situation. Indeed, it's a universal truth that we all share. One must initially approach individuals with a gentle and welcoming demeanor. Second, express your affection and gratitude through words. As for the third, it's to throw open one's emotional shutters and offer up a generous helping of heart. The fourth is to make eye contact with others and convey a sense of friendliness through your gaze. Method 5. Use your own body to shoulder the load, either to listen to or to aid. Finally, number 6. Set your seating arrangements in accordance with the time and location. It means giving up and giving in. Knowing the other person's emotions without directly inquiring about them is the sixth tip. Souls and spirits who make the decision to life will be blessed if they practice the following 7 habits regularly. It's like bringing a lantern into a house where it's completely dark. Although challenging and demanding, if you can just keep going, you'll find that the end result is worth it. With one's mind at peace, one cannot be angry. Its own vitality drives and directs the fervor. Is there any indication that the people you influenced? Is there anything that is not destined to become? I'm relieved I finally given up. Although challenging and demanding, if you can just keep going, you'll find that the end result is worth it. It is simple to find fault with others. It's tough to place the blame on me. The flaws of others carry individuals away like the wind. He extracts it efficiently, much like chaff, but his own. Similar to a shrewd gambler, the flaw. Pretending to conceal his hand, he moves it inside. Always conveniently located. You and your soulmate will make the best of your circumstances and live out your destiny together. It's all in our heads and our hearts. Your thoughts and actions will determine your future. It seems that the dreams I once had have come true. Following Shakyamuni's advice to cultivate and govern the heart, I need to learn to rein in my own thoughts, so that they don't end up dictating my actions. Additionally, refrain from negative comments and slanderous rumors about others. Life is terrible. As a rule, it won't endure forever. Not like it would remain in that location indefinitely. Mainly because everything is constantly evolving. The situation in and of itself was the source of my suffering. The point is not to donate. Reconsider your previous decision. To carry on the legacy Shakyamuni has left us. Let us begin today to put into practice each of his teachings in order. We have so much life force in our hearts. This thing has a pulse and a pulse of its own. We bring life to every event that occurs through the beating of our own hearts. My actions will alter the current state of affairs. You shouldn't be satisfied with it. The only way to start down the path of joy is to make some internal and external adjustments. Keep in mind that I am a divine being above you. Honor yourself and your loved ones by treating everyone you encounter with kindness and compassion. Sincere and lavish expressions of praise. Alright, let's get to it. The awakening and teachings of Shakyamuni in light of the mantra, never stop moving forward. So, let us ponder.